700 years ago, a warrior clan patrolled the dark forests of Central Europe. Not knights, not soldiers, frontiersmen. People so defined by their dogs that they put the animal on their battle shields. They were called the Dogheads. And the breed that earned them that name has been quietly working, guarding, and herding in the shadows of history ever since. This is the Bohemian Shepherd, one of Europe's oldest working breeds. The dog that most people have never heard of, and the one that may have helped build the German Shepherd we know and love today. To understand the Bohemian Shepherd, you need to understand the world it was bred into. In the 13th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia, which today is Western Czech Republic, faced a persistent problem. Its southwestern border with Bavaria was a vast forested frontier. Dense woodland, mountain passes, and smuggling routes. Hard to police, easy to exploit. The Bohemian monarchy needed eyes and ears in those forests. What they found was a people perfectly suited to the task. The Chodové, or Chods, were an ethnic group recruited from enclaves in the western Carpathian Mountains and relocated to serve as guards along the border between Bohemia and Bavaria, protecting against possible Germanic expansion into Bohemia. In exchange for this dangerous, unglamorous work, they were granted something almost unheard of in medieval Europe: freedom. They were made direct servants of the king. Ordinary feudal law didn't apply to them. They moved through the mountains of Shumava largely as they pleased. And they brought dogs. Chronicles written during the reign of Břetislav I indicate that the Chods were known to be accompanied by an especially faithful dog. During the reign of King Ottokar II, period drawings show a small, long-haired shepherd dog with prick ears, already indispensable to these border guardians. By 1325, King John of Luxembourg formally acknowledged the Chodové's role in border defense, reinforcing the dog's status as essential assets in patrolling the boundary between Bohemia and Bavaria. That formal recognition carried real weight. The ancestral Chods were granted significant privileges that differentiated them from other subjects, including the right to own large dogs, a right forbidden to ordinary Bohemian peasantry. Think about that. In medieval Bohemia, owning one of these dogs wasn't just useful. It was a mark of status, of trust, of royal sanction. Legend holds that the Bohemian Shepherd accompanied the Chods on their duties and lent their image to their shields, from which the name Dogheads comes. These weren't just working animals. They were symbols of an entire people's identity. The Bohemian Shepherd served the Chods for over 3 centuries. Border patrol, herding livestock, tracking game through mountain terrain in conditions that would break lesser dogs. The breed became defined by endurance, intelligence, and a near-psychic loyalty to its handler. Although called a shepherd, the Chodski Pes has actually worn many hats, serving as sentry, guardian, and hunter, guarding important routes that connected Domajlis to Germany and the Czech borderlands. Then comes the contested question that dog historians still argue over. Though the Bohemian Shepherd shares physical characteristics with the German Shepherd dog, it is an older breed, and it's thought that the Bohemian Shepherd was used to develop some lines of the German Shepherd dog. Some sources suggest the Bohemian Shepherd is ancestral to the modern German Shepherd. The resemblance is striking. The silhouette, the erect ears, the black and tan coat, the athletic working frame. Whether the connection is direct ancestry or parallel development from shared regional stock, the Bohemian Shepherd was doing everything the German Shepherd became famous for centuries earlier in the same corner of Europe. Then came the 1900s, where the world took a turn for the worse. The devastation of World War II didn't spare the Bohemian Shepherd. Their population rapidly declined, and the breed came close to extinction. 2 world wars, the collapse of traditional farming communities, and the political upheaval of communist Czechoslovakia all took their toll. By the 1950s, the Chodski Pes had been almost entirely forgotten. In 1984, FC Ying and Judge Jan Findes and sinology expert Dr. Willem Kurtz teamed up to formally re-establish the breed. They began by placing advertisements in local newspapers searching for surviving dogs. And as expected, only a few owners came forward. Dogs were compared with preserved documentation, written materials, and period drawings. Their primary mission was to restore the breed while raising healthy dogs with good temperaments. The first litter from their program was born in 1985. From that small group of survivors, the modern Bohemian Shepherd was rebuilt from almost nothing. In 1991, the Czech Bohemian Shepherd Club was established to promote the breed. Since 2019, the Bohemian Shepherd has been provisionally recognized by the FCY and the AKC's Foundation Stock Service. Today, there are approximately 7,300 Bohemian Shepherds in the world. Rare doesn't begin to cover it. So what is this dog actually like? Because history only tells you so much. Bohemian Shepherds are known for their loyalty and agility, making them excellent working dogs as well as devoted family companions. They have a natural herding instinct and excel in various dog sports, including obedience, agility, and tracking. Their friendly and social nature makes them suitable for households with children and other pets. But here's what sets them apart from similar breeds: emotional attunement. The Bohemian Shepherd is a highly intelligent and empathetic breed, always aware of their humans' needs. Owners consistently describe a dog that reads the room. Calm when calm is needed, switched on when work is on offer. They are generally good-natured, affectionate, loyal, and eager to please, which makes them excellent family pets. They are also quite social and tend to get along well with other pets and children. That said, this is not a sofa dog. They require regular exercise and mental stimulation to stay happy and healthy. 7 centuries of border patrol has left its mark on the genome. A Bohemian Shepherd without a job, whether that's agility, nose work, obedience, or just a serious daily workout, is a Bohemian Shepherd that will find its own entertainment. And you won't like it. If you think you're getting a cute and fluffy German Shepherd who will sit down with you all day, think again. Training is a different story. Thanks to their intelligence and willingness to please, Bohemian Shepherds are a joy to train. Positive reinforcement, praise, and treats is crucial. Harsh or aggressive methods should never be used. These dogs respond to relationship, not dominance. They've spent hundreds of years working in close partnership with humans. That instinct runs deep and cannot be overlooked. Bohemian Shepherds are versatile and have been known to compete in agility, Schutzhund, search and rescue, nose work, tracking, pastoral work, obedience, therapy, and service dog duties. If you can think of a dog sport, someone has probably entered a Chodsky Pes in it. They're a great utility dog. However, if you're after a ferocious guard dog like the German Shepherd, then the Bohemians won't compare too well. One more consideration. The coat. Beautiful, dense, medium long with a thick undercoat. It sheds significantly. Regular brushing isn't optional. It's a commitment, just like other shepherd breeds. But this is a small price to pay for such a smart, loyal, and protective breed. The Bohemian Shepherd is one of those breeds that history almost swallowed whole. A dog that patrolled medieval borders for a warrior clan, possibly influenced the most famous working breed on Earth, survived 2 world wars by the narrowest of margins, and was pulled back from the edge of extinction by 2 men and a newspaper ad. There are only about 7,300 of them left in the world. If you ever get the chance to own one, you're not just getting a dog. You're getting 700 years of history, and a dog that will remind you every single day that it was built to work. Before I go, I'd just like to give credit to the dedicated owners who I've linked in the description below who have let me use their content of their Bohemian Shepherds. Make sure to give them a follow. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and suggest any ideas for future videos on your favorite dogs. See you soon!